Now this is the point that I'm going with this, right? We know the legend of the legendary Super Saiyan, and or as quoted, the demonic Saiyan with abnormal ki that appears once every 1,000 years, and they refer to. Mhm.
Is there background? Does my mic have background noise? Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah. Wait, say that one more time. Oh no, no, no.
All right, cool.
Okay, hold on, because yeah, I see what you're attempting to try to do here, but I'm not trying to claim Kale or Broly to be the legendary Super Saiyan that was used as a title for the old Broly from like '93. I'm not going that route. What I'm saying is using the context from the manga and how it was explained to get an insight as to Kale going berserk in the tournament of power, and how Universe Six, Universe Saiyan, like how Universe 6 and 7 are parallel to one another, meaning that they're similar but not quite identical. With both universes having a population of Saiyans, that means they both each have a Saiyan that was born with ki that is not normal to the average Saiyan. We saw that with Kale. We saw that with Broly. The only difference between the two universes is that Universe 6 seems to have done a little bit more research, whereas Universe 7 only had old folk tales. They didn't do research. All they wanted to do was fight. Universe 6 is more civilized. They we see that Universe 6 is like more civilized because they're more of a union, whereas Universe 7 that we learned over time were savages. They love to fight to test themselves, and then was working under King Cold, then Frieza, conquering planets to sell them to the highest bidder to make their profit. We know this. So, with that being said, going off of the same explanation that Kaba was given to Khalifa when Kale went berserk in the tournament, the more she tries to fight and the more her energy grows, the more she was going to slow down because her body would not be able to contain all that power, and then she would have self-destructed. But they prevented that from happening. And so we can transition that same aspect with Broly, but with Broly it took longer because he has a larger body size than Kale. Meaning he was able to pack more power, but we then started to see that he was starting to slow down and fight more on the defensive after Gogeta turned Super Saiyan Blue. After the events of Broly, and Broly's back on planet Vampa, he has not done any further progression of training in any regards. Why? Because at that time, still, he did not have control of his power. Even down to learning from Goku Vegeta on Beerus' planet. He was still struggling. He was learning more, he was adapting more, but he still had that hard time trying to figure out how to control his power by using his rage and turning it into power. As Vegeta had instructed to him in chapter, I do believe it was chapter 101. And so, like in Dragon Ball Super Manga chapter 101, when Vegeta was sparring with Broly, Vegeta was instructing Vegeta was instructing Broly to use that anger to turn it into power and control it while they were sparring. Then we get to chapter 103, the continuation of Beast Gohan versus UI Goku. Gohan, as he explained to Goku, he raised his ki to the point to where he was about to go berserk, then controlled it. Broly watching Gohan do this and hearing him explain how he did it, once Broly started sparring with Gohan, he did the exact same thing and therefore attained to Super Saiyan like power. Now he has to master that, and then he can further progress and grow forward. So, can he be the strongest Saiyan? Absolutely, he has the potential to do so. But is he currently the strongest as of right now? No, he is not. especially when he's sparring, like especially when he then starts sparring with a base form Goten and Trunks while he's still in control of Super Saiyan. He's not anywhere near weaker than what he was in the Broly movie. He's very much stronger, but he's not that much stronger because he literally just learned how to tame his Super Saiyan form. So my overall point was that due to Broly's inexperience with everything that he's been learning and had been adapting to since he fought Vegeta, then Goku, then Frieza, then Gogeta. Then arcs later, after a 3 year time skip, had been training with Goku Vegeta, then to spar. Yes, superhero is still a 3 year time skip. Please post it. Please post it. Please post it specifically saying 3 months. And now, was that before or after the superhero arc got started? Dude, it was chapter 93. Yeah, it was.
Nigga named Cole is here, bruh. Someone himself. Look who can't say nigga.
Because that's what was originally stated for the movie, since the movie itself was originally supposed to be a sequel to the Broly movie specifically, but due to COVID shutting everything down, the movie got postponed, and they waited till 2022 to release it without making any changes, which is why Toyotaro and Toriyama had to make adjustments in the manga. That actually is in fact true. The movie was in. You mean after Granola? Either way, there's still the aspect of a time skip, regardless of however long it was, 4 months, 3 years, 3 months, whatever the fuck, however long it was. There's still a time skip between time. After Broly got sent back to Vampa, He was chilling. He was relaxing. Wasn't really doing nothing. Wasn't progressing of any kind until Goku and Vegeta brought him to Beerus' planet. How exactly? How else exactly was he going to train to get any better when it was just him, Chilai, and Lemo on that planet with a bunch of bugs that he could easily one shot? We know this because he one shot them in the beginning of the movie when they introduced him as an adult. If he's not doing anything, if he's calm, he's as strong as he was after that fight with Gogeta. Let, let me answer that question with another question. Did they use a scouter for Broly's power level after the movie? Well, after the fight, after the fight with Gogeta, did they gauge his power level again with that like with a scouter? Yes or no? How exactly is it a red herring when you're asking when like the question you're about to ask is quite literally null and void due to the fact that they did not use a scouter to gauge his power level after his fight with Gogeta. They gauged his power level when they first found him. No. They gauged his power when they first found him, but then after like they got to Earth, Sheila and Lemo did not use their scouters at all for the rest of the movie. See, that's quite literally not true. It is not until Broly does any real form of like physical motion of an action to where his power level will start to rise. If he, hold on. Prime example, because I'm going to use the example that you used, right? With July Lemo like using their scouters. When they decided they used the power level for Paragus, they got like a 12 like a 12K read on it, right? Or 10K read, somewhere around there. When that bug was getting ready to attack the three of them, and Paragus called for Broly. When Broly took action, as soon as he launched himself, that was when his ki started to rise because he was taking an action. When he started fighting Vegeta, his ki started to rise because he was taking an action, and like that was when during that fight, once he started fighting, his ki started to rise to where he started to match Vegeta. Then Vegeta had to up it by going Super Saiyan. But Broly started catching up. But hold on, but hold on, because the only reason why Broly was even doing that to begin with was because that was his only source of survival by eating. Goku gave this boy a whole house with resources to basically stay in, to where he don't really need to go out unless he wants his own fresh air and stretch. That is such a fail comparison. Go ahead. This is hilarious. Now, do you want to know why that was? Do you want to know why that's do you want to know why that's a failed comparison? What parallel was Goku born with? Hold on. Now, what parallel was Broly born with? So the fact that Broly was born with a much higher parallel, does that not incline that Broly has greater power potential within him than Goku did? Meaning it would have been easier for him to progress, as we saw throughout the movie. Whereas Goku, hold on, whereas with Goku, he had master after master after master after master training, having near death fights just to get to the point where he is, only for Broly to show up out of nowhere, never became a Super Saiyan, didn't even know what a Super Saiyan actually was, but yet managed, like, just from losing control of himself, managed to become a problem for Super Saiyan God in his base form, become a problem for Super Saiyan Blue as a Super Saiyan, and then became a problem for a Super Saiyan fusion when he went full power. So before he bumped his head, if you're referring no, because if you're referring to Baby Goku when he was wild, you're referring to the Baby Goku before he fell off that cliff and bumped his head, therefore losing his memory of his Saiyan heritage. Okay. She didn't. Hold on. No. I'm not saying he declined it. What Bulma offered him is what was wrong. When Goku first met Bulma was trying to finesse a Dragon Ball from him, and was like, "If you give me the Dragon Ball, I'll take you a peek under my skirt." And Goku said, "Why would I want to look at your dirty old fanny?" Because he did not want to get that Dragon Ball. If you're gonna use examples, use it the fuck correctly. You're a fucking idiot. These kids, man. You can't you can't even explain the assessment to argue correctly. You can't explain the assessment correctly to argue properly. You're quite no, shut the fuck up, because see, like the way you're trying to go about arguing this, your logic is literally all over the fucking place. There is no true logic to this conversation right now.
Define the 3 laws of logic. Go ahead.
Nigga stealing my line.
I am, but he's too brain dead to. I don't think he understands because he brings up when I'm talking about Goku acting wild and having no social conventions. He brings up him declining to look under her skirt because he does not give a fuck. That's not relevant to the conversation in the fucking slightest.
Because what you're saying does not make sense.
What? Okay.
What,
Let
like,
me reinstate my
what is, like,
reinstate my point.
aside, okay,
Let
go
me
ahead,
let me.
reinstate it, so
My
it makes
point,
better sense.
my point is that Goku and Broly had similar childhoods. No matter the disparity in power levels, they still had similar childhoods. They were raised pretty much the same. They were sent
That's
away on
false.
different planets. They're pretty much the same. They had multiple points in their life with not in their life, but their entire life up until someone else met them, an outside source met them, was wildish and living in Mother Nature. So when offered to do something that is against the standard of what they do for their everyday life, they're likely to decline.
Did you pay attention to any of that correctly?
Any of what
Because
correctly? Any of what correctly?
correct me if I'm wrong, right? The only part that you got out of that was that Broly and Goku were sent off world. The reasoning,
So they weren't living in Mother Nature. Congratulations. That's what you just said. Can we
they
get
were
a
sent
round
off.
of applause?
They were sent off from their home world. Goku was sent off to Earth because Bardock wanted to protect his son. Broly was exiled to a planet on the other side of the universe because the king, their leader, felt as though a baby with that high of a power level would be too dangerous to keep around if he cannot control it.
One sec, I have to be right back. Can we just postpone this for like 5 minutes?
Sure.
So, your refutation for both of them living in the wild is that they were sent for two different reasons. Firstly, that doesn't matter because neither of them remember. Broly doesn't remember. He's
Oh,
only
God.
doing what his father asked him to do. Goku doesn't remember because he got hit on his head. Broly was too young to remember. Neither of them remember anything besides
Okay.
Goku recently learning about it in the Granola arc, but that was through a fucking Scouter recording.
So
So neither of them
to
remember their
to continue what I was pretty much like getting at, when with Broly being exiled and Paragus being livid at the king and shit like that, he went to go find his son, got stranded on planet Vampa, and raised Broly for the distinctive reasoning for revenge for what the king did to them. Technically to just Broly, because Paragus he left on his own accord, but he wanted to make it about him. They were on what was supposedly, even though we know that it wasn't, supposedly a lifeless planet where they quite literally sent Broly there to die. They expected him to die.
Okay.
By not being able to survive.
Okay,
When
and
Goku got
he
sent to
lived a
Earth,
pretty easy life there because he was so strong. I'm gonna be
that and
honest.
there was quite literally nothing else to fuck to do.
Yep,
Paragus,
same thing
like
with
Paragus,
Goku. Goku had
no,
nothing to do.
no,
He had even less to do than fucking Broly did. But go ahead.
when Gohan found Goku, Grandpa Gohan to be more accurate and specific, yes, Goku was a wild child. He was all over the place, hard to control. When he fell off that cliff, obviously we all know the story. He bumped his head, forgot his heritage, like his whole background. Was more calm, cool, collected, and Gohan was able to raise him properly to some degree. Goku's only issue is that Gohan had no money. He wasn't gonna put him in he couldn't put him in school. Which is why Goku wore the same clothes. Which is why Gohan wore the same clothes. They made it work on that tiny little mountain. Gohan taught Goku the basics of life, but it wasn't until he met Bulma to where his world started to expand more. All these adventures that Goku went on is what helped him learn and progress a lot better than what Broly did. Broly didn't even know what the fuck water was until he met Levi and Chilai and Lemo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know why you moved down. But yeah, that's pretty much supporting my point. They had similar childhoods.
It's not really supporting it because they still technically grew up differently. At least Goku was able to learn more about the world and then later the universe, whereas Broly is just now starting to learn all this shit as a grown ass man at 41 years.
Thank you. You just agreed the first part of their life. My entire argument was similar.
The way you executed your argument, it made no sense, which is why I had to go into detail. So I'm brain dead because you don't know how to fucking talk. That's
okay.
That's
Yugi,
wonderful.
let's appeal to the two other people here who are more competent than you. Yugi, you understood my argument perfectly fine, yes?
Yeah.
Toasty, you understood my argument perfectly fine, yes?
Of course, because these are your people, your Discord.
What? I call this nigga retarded all the time. But anyway,
literally every
basically
day.
your point was that from whenever they were growing up, they grew up in similar living conditions. These similar living conditions would provide a consistency that would say that these two would probably end up being similar in personality, growth, and attitude. Right? That was your premise.
Yeah, that's basically my argument. Yeah. And therefore, because of that, that's the cause and the effect is that Goku and Vegeta, Goku and current Broly, or Broly on Planet Vampa, would act the same as a kid Broly. Kid Goku, sorry. Before Grandpa, not before Grandpa Gohan, before, what's his name? Roshi. I'm pretty sure Toasty calls me retarded every day. Or every single time we talk to each other. In fact, he's a D1 rider of one of the people I absolutely hate.
D1 rider of one of the people I hate is crazy.
He is. He's a D1 rider of Inko. Like...
Ooh, nigga?
So fucking random. So do you have any other refutations?
Frieza is still the strongest mortal in Universe 7 due to the fact that he did 10 years worth of training inside of his own Hyperbolic Time Chamber, which he did confirm in chapter 87.
So I want you to know something. You understand that during in the entirety of the Z Saga, Dragon Ball, and even Dragon Ball Super, if someone has a goal in mind, like Goku and Vegeta have, if Vegeta, if Goku got a massive disparity, like Goku became 100 times stronger than Vegeta, Vegeta would start to progress faster because he has a goal in mind. He has his goal to surpass, Goku, since Goku has that massive strength gap. So Broly would have the same goal to surpass Frieza, Goku would have the same goal, and Vegeta would have the same goal. Gohan would be an exclusion from that because I don't think he knew. There's no evidence to support the fact that he knows about Black Frieza.
So, how exactly does Broly fit into this if he never truly cared about Frieza to begin with? Now the reason why I say this, hold on. The reason why I say this is because even though I'm pretty sure you're gonna bring up the fight with with Frieza in the Broly movie, we have to keep in mind when Broly went berserk, it did not matter who was in his line of sight. If he was going to run Fate, he was going to run Fate, whether he could actually put hands on you or not. He did it with Goku, then Goku Vegeta, then Frieza, and then he tried to square it with Whis, but he couldn't touch Whis, and then Gogeta came. So we can't include that if Broly was not thinking with his own state of mind. He was on a rampage. He was attacking anything that he saw moving. So
Yeah.
With that being said, and with the way Broly was brought up, and with how he's basically bonding more with Goku Vegeta, why exactly would he specifically worry about Frieza if Frieza has not done anything to Broly yet?
Okay, so I don't think you watched the movie in its entirety.
I did
You
watch the
realize,
movie.
you realize at near the beginning of the movie, what was stated by fucking Goku is the reason they brought Broly here, away from his home planet, along with the other two not Chi and
Chilai and Limbo
Limo.
was
Yeah,
to keep him
Chi
from
and Limo
Frieza.
was to keep them safe from Frieza. So if he was taken off of his home planet because of Frieza, that's a reason for him to care about Frieza, and he wants to stay on that planet because it's his home planet. He lives there.
But
So so
how
so
exactly
so so I-
how exactly
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue. So if he wants to go back to that home planet without a giant danger being Frieza, he would have to become stronger than Frieza. So Frieza's no longer a threat. All right. And even if he didn't firsthand see Frieza one-shotting the two, I'm 100% certain that Goku and Vegeta, because they talk about Frieza quite a bit. We see this at the end of the at the arc of where Granola arc, and we see this in the Dragon Ball Broly movie, that they are afraid of what Frieza can do, or they're wary of Frieza. So they are going to talk about Frieza, and since we know that Broly's been around them for at least a couple months at this point, that they would likely talk about it, right? So they would likely talk about the fact that they got both one-tapped by Frieza.
Goku and Vegeta are probably literally the only two narratively for it to make sense. The only ones who have Frieza as the current goalpost to surpass.
I just gave you reasoning as why Broly would have
Eight,
that goal
eight.
tapped.
Broly, his current goal to surpass is to be able to control and tame all of his power without lashing out. That is Broly's current goal. That is his goalpost to surpass right now. That's what
No,
Goku and Vegeta are teaching him to do.
that's
Broly is quite literally not worried about Frieza. The amount of times Goku Vegeta and everybody else has mentioned Frieza, Broly not once has mentioned Frieza at all.
okay. Okay,
If Broly was really worried and concerned about Frieza, he would have just chimed in on the conversation and he would have been like, "Yeah, I want to be able to control my power and get stronger so I can be able to help you guys defeat Frieza."
Okay, so you unloaded
Did
multiple
he say
points.
that?
You unloaded multiple points on me, so I'm gonna attack them one by one. Firstly, attack your most recent point. He would say, I want to surpass Frieza. No, he's always been socially awkward. We see this when he's usually silent in public, even when topics that he likes, like his dog. He didn't talk about that because he's socially awkward. The second point. Yes, that is a goal of his. It's a step in rising above Frieza. It's been narratively consistent within data books by Goku and by Frieza himself that if he got control of his power, he would be pretty much unstoppable. He would surpass Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, everyone, besides, maybe Beerus and Whis. But that was stated. Even Gogeta wouldn't have been able to beat Broly if he had a control over his power. So he obviously, in order to beat Frieza, would need to control over his power. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to actually damage Frieza because I want you to know this. Control equals power in Dragon Ball as well.
I know that.
Yeah. So he's getting more powerful to defeat Frieza. So that's a step in the direction to defeat Frieza.
That's quite honestly narratively inconsistent because once again, Broly has no real reasoning to be worried and or concerned about Frieza. He honestly, like literally, as it showed in both the movie and in the manga for Superhero, Broly is only learning to control his power. If he was truly worried about Frieza, he himself would have said something about Frieza. Even if it was just even if they did like a little tidbit where Goku was like, "Hey, Broly, don't you want to surpass Frieza too?" And Broly just kind of like looks and is like, and just like nods, like, "Yeah, I guess." Like he's not like he's gonna have that like he's gonna have he's gonna carry that energy like he just doesn't care because of the fact that no, you're not tripping.
I'm not tripping.
You didn't negate
Okay,
shit.
wait. You just agreed that I negated your argument. The argument that you're currently making. That's funny.
You didn't negate shit.
Okay, yeah. So on my first part of my last reasoning, I already explained that he wouldn't do some shit like that, and you brought up a new point, so I'm gonna attack that. Firstly, you would have to prove that Goku would do that. He's never done that to Broly. Of course, he might say, "Hey, you're strong, Broly. Come on, let's train, Broly." And one second.
So
I'm pretty sure there's
you
a
would then have to
statement.
further prove. You yourself would then have to prove that Broly is concerned and or worried about surpassing Frieza. Because you said that to me, I would have to repeat that back to you.
Yugi. Can we get a round of applause for the rhetoric god right here, the tracking god right here? Can we please? Because I don't know if he was listening, but I already gave reasoning.
Your reasoning makes no sense to the
You say
actual
that,
narrative
you
that was
haven't
given to
negated
us.
it. You say, oh yeah, it's inconsistent.
Because literally, it
Bring
made no
up
fucking
reasons
sense.
that I've
It
already
made no
attacked.
fucking sense.
I've already attacked all of the reasons you have brought up. Every reason you bring up, I shoot it down, and then you bring it up again. Yugi, stop laughing, bro.
I need you to really hear how fucking idiotic you sound trying to make these arguments right now.
Please stop molesting your mic. Oh, I'm cooked. Yeah. You're saying I sound stupid. Yeah, I've negated every single argument you made for Broly not worrying about Frieza, and I've also given reasoning as to why he would.
Your reasoning makes zero sense to
Your
the actual
reasoning makes
fucking narrative.
Your reasoning makes no sense to the narrative.
Very mature.
Immature.
Very mature.
Yeah, very mature.
I said very mature.
Thank you for calling me mature. You this man just called me mature. All right.
Oh, round of applause. Round of applause. Maybe wants a cookie.
I would love a cookie. Yes, I'm a fast. Please give me a cookie. Yeah. So, are you gonna actually prove it's narratively inconsistent?
It's literally all in chapter 103. Like Broly, like in chapter 10, like 101, 102, and 103. Broly is quite literally shown to still get dragged around by base Vegeta and Ultimate Gohan, and then and then hold on, after transforming, because Broly asked Gohan, he wanted to see Beast form. Gohan turned Beast, wasn't using his full power. Broly then did exactly what Gohan did in his fight with Goku, came to Super Saiyan, and then Gohan still proceeded to drag him.
Yeah, he's not equal to base Vegeta, right? Right? Why are you looking general for me, bud?
This guy goes here, man.
He was getting mollywopped by base Vegeta.
Yeah, you're going to bring up after Vegeta wins Super Saiyan. Like you're going to bring up after Vegeta.
No, right now I'm.
You're going to bring up after Vegeta
with my mouth wide open, my eyes wide as fuck at your retardedness. He is stronger when he's in Super Saiyan, you dumbass. Do I have to go bring up the Daisenshu multipliers? Do I have to?
I already know about the multipliers, but you're missing context with the evidence that you showed.
Okay, real quick. Yeah, so he was getting outskilled by Vegeta here. Outskilled, yeah. Now let's look a little bit after that, where he gets stronger and is actually relative to a stronger Vegeta. This means his rate of growth is above Vegeta's. Alright? I think even a 3. I know a 12-year-old.
You're quite literally bringing what you're quite literally bringing up what I already brought in the fucking argument. Potential.
bring
It's
up,
literally always
I
been
can
fucking
bring
potential.
up,
I literally pointed
I
out.
can bring
Shut the
up,
fuck up. I literally pointed out how Broly has the better potential to be stronger than everybody else. But right now, currently, just because he's currently going relative, that does not mean he is the strongest. He still needs to train. He still needs to continue. He still needs to grow. Bring it up. Shut the fuck up and bring it up. 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 Bring it up.
Mario here to cook him. Yeah. So since he wanted me to bring up, I was gonna if he let me finish.
At this point, I'm just gonna listen to you.
I would have said that I would have brought up a 13-year-old who could kick his ass.
Continue to actually break down the narrative so that your P ass brain can fucking comprehend it.
Texas would be able to arrest
Yeah. So let's just go over the. I'm gonna give conclusions on this point. I've negated every single argument you've brought up, and I gave reasoning, and you haven't negated it or refuted it. And every single time you have tried, I've negated that argument. And every time you try to refute that argument, I call you retarded and then debunk that argument. So those are my conclusions on this single point.
You didn't debunk shit. You didn't debunk shit. You just kept adding on like more points. You didn't debunk shit. You just kept adding on more points to further the argument.
Points that debunk yours. This
Calm down. You're getting riled up. Breathe.
This motherfucker is
you're about to have a spaz orgasm. Calm down.
Yeah, because of how fucking retarded.
Oh, what?
Go ahead and drink some milk, baby boy. It's okay, Buki.
Yeah. So, Yugi, since he won't give his conclusions, you mind giving conclusions? Wait, do you want to give your conclusions? on this point? You go ahead.
Broly's not the strongest.
Were those your conclusions that I didn't refute anything? Were those your conclusions?
Broly is not the strongest, and Frieza currently still one-shots him because he's still the strongest.
Okay, those are
he did 10 years. He did 10 years worth of training that puts him leagues above literally every single Saiyan that we got in this recent chapter.
So are those?
With that being said,
are those your conclusions on this point?
On top of that, Goku and Vegeta are both still better skilled than Broly is.
Answer the question, dumbass. Are those your conclusions on this point?
If it would make you feel better, shut the fuck up. Yes.
Okay, Yugi, you can go ahead. Yugi and Tostico. Who do you believe won on this point?
They're gonna say you.
Yeah, because you're a fucking retard. Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And because you're childish as fuck.
Let me try to.
Getting all riled up and angry like a king lion.
Let me try to understand the points more. So Kalazir said Broly's the strongest because Broly is stronger than Beast Gohan. You said, well, Frieza's stronger than Beast Gohan because he did 10 years of training, 10 years above everyone else. Kalazir because 10 years of training doesn't necessarily mean anything. And you two kind of just went back and forth on that point for a while. You got into the upbringing points. You said, oh yeah, Kalazir said, oh yeah, they had a similar upbringing, so they would act similarly. Is there anything I'm missing here?
Yeah, so my point was that Frieza views him as someone who could easily surpass him at any point, and that, could be a rival or someone who can surpass him, so he has a higher goal in mind.
What's the statement for that?
I sent a video on it. It was basically saying, yeah, I have foes like Goku and Vegeta, but I want a foe like Broly. Yeah, I gave reason my interpretation from that. Let me mention it was a little bit up here.
What was your response to that, Tribal?
So in regards to Frieza, we do need to also keep in mind that it took only 4 months for Frieza to not only achieve a new transformation, but power-wise to catch up to Goku Vegeta after everything they had been through since the last time they saw him. Then, in the matter of 6 months while he was dead, between Resurrection F going to the Tournament of Power, he did mental training and stayed relative to Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So why would it not make sense for Frieza to be the strongest if he did 10 years worth of training inside of his own hyperbolic time chamber when we know how much he can progress and get stronger in a matter of months?
Okay, real quick, this wasn't brought up during the debate. One second, I'm grabbing it. During that this specific point in the debate. One sec.
They care more about spending money.
With that being said,
Really important.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send the link. If you skip to about just go back to where it says like 39 minutes and 20 seconds in. Like let me just.
They're more concerned with shoving the money out the door than they are after the young woman.
Yeah, don't mind the name because I just started live because I started it a little bit late, and you're not gonna hear my mic for a bit because I had my mic muted by accident.
Money that people pay their tax dollars to work the federal government, and they lose track of 200,000 forms that they are supposed to be filling out in order to get people, accounted for in this process. And now you've got this squatter situation going on where this
Slide Eggy server? Sure, I'll slide it. Where do I have Eggy server at? Here it is.
Shut up, nigga.
My mom is probably crazy wondering why I'm doing in here, calling people retarded.
Who the fuck is Eggy?
Eggy, he's someone, he's a basically drip sauce daddy.
Oh, so he's ass.
He's terrible, yes, but like his rhetoric is decent. Like I'm not gonna lie, his rhetoric is like 100 times better than drip sauce's. But he's just on a point that's indefensible, like you said the other day.
Why
He's
are
on a
there?
point that's indefensible? What?
Why are there 4 debate text channels, but there's not a singular debate VC?
There is.
Oh no, there
in
is.
it right now, dumbass.
No, I'm talking about an Eggy server, retard.
Oh, Eggy server? Oh, because Eggy is terrible at making fucking servers. Literally has character scales, and I don't think he scaled a lot of these characters. Sec. Yeah, he didn't scale Alien X.
Why are you
Lord Dracon?
Why are you like admin in that server, nigga?
Because I basically I was like a god in the server a while ago.
What's Eggy's name in the server?
It's like fucking Saucy Burger. That's his name. You want to debate him?
Saucy Burger? This nigga's a rand. He's a VSBD debater.
Wait, what? What? He's a VSB debater? What's VSB?
He's a
versus
VSBD versus battle. The worst server ever.
It's the versus battle one, right? Or am I tripping? Is that the wrong one?
It's not for VSBW now.
Oh shit! Wait. There might be a scan here that's gonna cook.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. You know, I can't believe I'm doing this rather than streaming all of Dragon Ball. When do I get to slam him? Yeah, by the way, Tribal, remember when you said you'd slam the dude that you disagreed when I said that I could bring up a 13-year-old who could absolutely knowledge kill you on, like, any subject?
I would slam him. I just said bring him up.
Okay.
But you want the words in my mouth, go ahead.
You invite up. Duck God just says, just wait until Yugi get verdict on like this debate before you cook.
Sir, I would just like to say,
shut the fuck. You know what? You're getting muted. I know exactly what you were about to say. You were not saying that in my Discord, buddy.
Get that ass banned, nigga.
Okay. Banamari. I left his server dead as hell. It is. You're unmuted.
Dead ass server.
You're unmuted, Duck God.
Let me see this. Literally, who is this nigga?
He's
such a random person.
He's known in like TikTok.com, but he's like a
Of course
he's
he's known in the
unknown
TikTok.
known. He's unknown known, you know?
He's in like the fucking underground TikTok home.
Basically. That's actually kind of basically what it is.
Okay, yeah, the word consensus has been said once wrong in this server. This server's full of ass low tiers.
Oh, where? Where, sorry?
And a server, they said the word consensus once and they used the word wrong.
I do use there's a thing for if you go to important for scaling, I think that's decent. I think
Believe it.
Saucy Burger doesn't really fuck
Believe
up.
it, head ass nigga.
Yeah, so Yugi, can you hurry up? Because I mean, this motherfucker, Duck God.
Wait, let me see this shit. Niggas were repping me 3 months or 5 months ago? What the fuck?
In the server?
Yeah.
I'll become the Riz Kage. Steal the baddest bitches.
Also,
Believe it.
Yugi is better than you? Oh, Inko was repping you?
Niggas been
Inko?
repping me for that long, bro? What the fuck?
Saucy Burger tier list. Where does he have himself? Saucy Burger in B tier? He is for sure above. Oh, that Inko placement. That's cap. That's heavily cap. Where
Let me see this
is.
shit. Who is this
He's.
nigga debate enter? Debate enter random ass
He's
nigga, bro.
fucking terrible. He's. I'm being dass. I could probably knowledge cliff him on fucking what's it called Fire Force. I've never once read Fire Force. So Yugi, are you gonna give your like verdict on this debate or?
I mean, sure. Like, I don't think it really came to a real conclusion.
Yeah, I don't think he came to a conclusion either because I explained all my fucking points. Yeah, I just don't think so for specific reasons.
Calm down, Cole.
That'll pull fucking Tyler. Tyler was crashing out earlier.
Head ass. He's about to start screaming.
I think I have to go apologize to my mother for screaming earlier. So, can we hurry up with the conclusions, please?
All you fucking Discord niggas, some fucking bitches all my fucking life. Y'all see this? 3300 Erie Street.
Oh.
That nigga D1, bro. Urancha's back on court. Someone get this nigga banned, bro. He's a
Motherfucker,
pedophile.
Yugi, I know you have like a fucking attention deficit disorder or whatever the fuck it is, but can you stay on one point? God damn.
I hate this nigga Urancha. I'm sorry. I'm gonna dox him.
I'm gonna dox him.
What's the different Grabify link?
Okay, I'm just gonna dox him because I think it's funny. They literally
Fuck
did
that
no
nigga, bro.
verse scaling for anything besides Dragon Ball, and they barely did any for that.
Dragon Ball Inverse is fucking crazy, nigga. Who runs Dragon Ball Inverse?
That's the worst topic I've ever heard.
Amaru, we can debate it.
Okay, nigga.
Bro,
That's
these
why I thought,
niggas,
shut the fuck
they
up.
just let fucking spam. They just let fucking spam bots send shit in their server, bruh.
Nobody's in this server anymore. If you're in this server, you honestly have no life. Like if you're active in it.
You invited me and I
Random-ass
joined like 2
server.
minutes ago.
Not this server,
Not
dumbass.
this one, retard.
Oh, my bad.
The
What
last
server?
message that I can remember, it's some dude named Saucy Burger server. 3/18/2024. Why y'all so dead? Wait a damn minute. How the fuck did this motherfucker get? This motherfucker got Akira Toriyama's Death Note on the 7th. It was dropped on the 8th.
The thing from the website had been up since the 7th.
Okay. Oh yeah, time disparity, time difference. Okay, Yugi. The other judge already gave his conclusion.
What did he say?
He said the
answer, nigga.
Let me see.
So he didn't give his conclusion. He didn't give his conclusion.
Yeah, what's your stance on this
so he
topic?
didn't give his
So you
conclusion.
don't have a stance on the topic? Yeah, I know
So you don't have a stance, bro. Archie's too fucking funny, bro. I got Archie.
Yeah, so can he, his conclusion went to me, but can you just like
I want to slam him already, please.
Amari won.
Amari won?
Well, Amari
I
won.
knowledge Cliff Amari on any subject, so like that means I win on God. Yeah, I mean you can look back through the thing.
I knowledge Cliff you on like any subject, so that means I won.
You might not knowledge Cliff me on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I've read all of the comics and all of the
Nigga, don't get pressed.
Yeah, I've read literally every single thing about.
Al won, nigga.
Huh? Say that again.
He said you won.
Alright, Mario, you want to debate him on something? You want to debate Mario on
Don't
something?
make me get racist. Don't make me get 1776 on you, nigga.
I'll pay you to do that on God.
Nigga, you're a bitch ass coon, bitch ass nigger. Get the fuck out of my fucking face, nigga. I'll put you in the fields, you weird ass nigga.
Alright, wait till you realize he's server deafened. So, Mari, what topic do you want to run? And Tribal, what topic do you want to run? He on server.
I'm just here at this point.
Yeah.
Nigga, no one bad has been willing to debate me, bro.
No one bad? Then don't debate bad people.
But then I lose, and then I get made
That's
fun
a good
of.
thing. That's a good thing. Okay, yeah, you probably want to leave now because we're finna start yapping. Fucking what's your name? Tribal. We're about to start yelling at Duck God. So you know. We do.
Nigga, I've heard the same TED Talk, okay? I know what you're gonna say.
Don't make me get racist.
I'm about to go smoke. So.
Gun to your head, name one of Marty.
Salazar, I do not want to hear it. Please save me from the TED Talk.
From the TED Talk? How about you?
Amari, the guy who loses to Mono.
Amari, the guy who loses to the other Amari.
No. What? No.
Amari, the guy who loses to the other Amari.
No.
Bro.
I literally know people in my server who aren't debaters who could debate you and win.
Do what?
Debating.
It's gonna take 0.2.
No.
Ruin any of your debates.
No. Bye.
His entire family sounds like that?
Go find it.
His bloodline has that voice.